Podcast. Jebuth, what have you done lately to improve yourself? Do you even think about it? Do you ever, really work hard at trying to get better at what you do? If not, you should probably try it. If so, what keeps you motivated? What you expect and what you get, results-wise, tend to be different. You don't necessarily get what you imagine. As with anything, the experience is so much different than what you imagine. And with improvement, it's very minimal. It's not like this magic turn of events that once you start, like, everything's just fantastic. It might not even seem that there's any difference whatsoever, but deep down, you know that that's what you should be doing. Do you make those little type of improvements? Have you and given up and just gone back to doing whatever you care about? Why are so many people unhealthy, obese, successful in their day-to-day life, but unsuccessful in their existence? How they treat their loved ones, how they treat people in public, what they do with their free time. And it just seems that everybody is just up to no damn good all the time until further notice. I think about redemption. People that made really big mistakes and swung it around, flipped it back, able to be a success story, but they don't share it. It's embarrassing. You don't get that story of redemption, but you definitely get the guy who failed and failed again and continually fails in his expected failure, where, that guy fucked up, he went back to being bad, and you knew it was going to happen. But very rarely do you get those real stories of redemption. And I think you need more of those stories to help people redeem themselves. How do you lead by example? What does leading by example accomplish? If you talk the talk, don't walk the walk, everybody's going to think that your talk don't have any value to it. So maybe you should act as you do as you act, and not be hypocritical. Maybe. Probably. What have you done recently for improvement? Real improvement. Something that is selfless, but helps improve. It's a question you probably should ask yourself and attempt to accomplish a lot more than you probably do. I know I could. I can't be the only one. Are people just naturally bad? Like, intuitively innate? Are people naturally good? Are people naturally generous? Do you have to make decisions to be good, generous, and loving? I think love is innate. I think you can see that in humans, babies, kids, children, laughter. But there comes a point people get wicked. What do you do to improve yourself? At what point do you say, hey, I'm throwing in the towel? I've tried. I'm not doing it anymore. This is it. No need. I ask this because it seems like everybody's given up. Like, they just become complacent. They throw in the towel. And things are the way they are the way they are, their friends, family, loved ones are the way they are, and there is no change in anybody, or there's no room for improvement, and we shall function on disaster. I think that's horrible. Constant improvement. Better yourself. Be the best you. Who are they? They, the dark shadow of a conglomerate that we speak of when you say, oh, they know. Who is they? Is it the mass of people? Is it this one group of individuals in cloaks? They probably don't know nothing. Peeped a bunch of movies this week. I saw on Netflix The Vault, which is like a heist movie. It's brand new. It's pretty good. It like takes place in the bank in Madrid, like the central bank. It's a big thing. I'm sure it's real, but I didn't even look into it. And they pull off this crazy heist and disappear through the cloak of a World Cup soccer game. So good stuff. I mean, obviously we love heist movies around here. Wake Up and Kill. This is a 1960s Italian action thriller type deal. Super good. Basically, this dude's like Bonnie and Clyde with this chick. They're rolling through Italy and stealing cars and doing smash and grabs in jewelry stores. Super, super dope. We love that old stuff, so I would definitely check it out. And then also, this week I went to Vegas, and so I was trying to catch up on my my Vegas movies. So I had to watch Bob Le Flambleur, which is Bob the Gambler, but it doesn't translate quite as well because Bob the Gambler, when it's really translated from Le Flambleur, is extravagant, flamboyant, and risk taking, and it's kind of a heist movie, but heist never happens. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but still really good. Old school 1955 French, beautiful. I mean, it's just gorgeous, really. Produced by Jean-Pierre Melville, and Bob the Gambler is a goodie. I've never seen it. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. And then, obviously, for the 400th time, I watched Casino with De Niro and Pesci, and it's good. I didn't catch anything new from it. I mean, I've seen it a bunch, but it is a great movie. It's a classic. It's one of those ones. It's a fantastic film. It's funny because I watched it before going to the casino, and you're just like, oh, dude, these fools are scandalous. But Casino, I know you've seen it. I've seen it. It's fantastic. And I had laying around Lay the Favorite with Bruce Willis and this beautiful woman, Rebecca Hall, who I've seen before, but she's really, really pretty in this movie. But it's about like a sports bettor in Vegas who's got a company, and he moves the lines on the bets by placing big bets. It's pretty good, actually. I don't know. It's kind of a hidden gem. It's not fantastic, but it's good. I never really heard of it. I saw it, I copped it, and it was definitely entertaining. It's like a girl moves to Florida and gets set up with some bookies or whatever. Always good time. And then for the last couple weeks, I've been reading, which, it's funny because certain authors that you're going to love, and there's no doubt I knew I'd love this guy, but I've actually never really read any of his novels. I've only read a couple of his poems, but I just know for sure I'm a fan, right? And he did not let me down. Charles Bukowski, Post Office. This is an interesting book. I'm sure it's based on true story. He worked at the post office, and he went through hell working there, went through a couple marriages, but it's really well written. It's a short read. It's 190 pages or so. Yeah, a little bit more. 190 pages of just the man, dude, Charles Bukowski. It's just so obviously I have more of his books. I'm going to read them all, but this was not a letdown. And it's just kind of funny. Oh, we're going to read about the post office. But he gets a job there, and he ends up banging a chick on his route, and then he quits, and he ends up going back, and he marries some rich chick and gets divorced. It's just like, it's good. I mean, I don't know what to expect, but it's kind of funny because they break down. You could just imagine like how the post office operates on the internal level in like the 70s, and it definitely nails it. But that being said, be grateful, be thankful, try your hardest, do your best, read more books, represent art, all that it is and was and can be amazing, stay brilliant, feed your mind, be healthy. Podcast Jebuth.